This is my Honda CBF125 2020, and this video is for my eBay listing, so it's just to show the condition. So it's a 2020 bike, late 2020. There's the reg if you want to do some checks. This bike is a category N, so it was stolen and recovered, but it's been repaired. So I'm going to show a little bit around the bike. So overall it's a pretty clean bike for what it is, but it has been stolen and recovered, so it's been raced around the field. So in here there is some dirt, underneath as well there's quite a bit of rust on this bike. So the exhaust is rusty here, up in here there's some rust, and all around the engine there's quite a few bits of rust. And this bike is probably ideal if you want something to use all year round in the winter and you don't mind it sort of depreciating and getting a bit more rusty, because it's already not the cleanest of bikes for 2020. Again, there's some sort of corrosion there on the left hand side. So other than that, it's not bad. There is a bit of a crack here. So talking about the condition, this panel was broken and I have fiberglassed this on the inside, so these cracks have been sort of repaired. So this panel is a repaired one. You can see the cracks there coming around the front here. This panel is pretty good. There's a bit of dirt here that will wash off. The headlight has got some scratches on it, so you can see hopefully on the camera there are some scratches here. You can see some there. So this headlight has been a bit damaged, but it's fine, totally functional. On the right hand side here, this cowling is damaged as well, so there's a crack there, you can see that, and there's a bit of a scuff all around here. You might be able to buff some of this out, but I haven't done that. On this side, this panel is mostly okay, but there is a tiny little scuff there. And then down this right hand side, it's not too bad. The exhaust is a bit scratched. So the exhaust is a little bit scratched. I have put a little bit of heat proof paint here, so that's a different colour. And generally this exhaust is a bit scratched, and the same on the end there. It's just a little bit rusty from being stolen, recovered, and probably driven around. Looking at the back tyre, it's pretty low, so you'd probably want to look at getting this changed within a reasonable time. It's not got much on it. At the back it's kind of squared off, so that's something to be aware of. This piece here has just got some indentation on it. I'm not sure why, but it's there. On this side there is a little bit of a mark in the seat there, or a tear I should say, so that's something to look at. And there's a bit of a chip here on the paint. Otherwise this side isn't too bad. The tank is pretty good. Now moving on to the ignition set, I just want to find the right key. So this bike was stolen, recovered, so this lock was broken, but these are the original. This is the original tank lock, and the seat lock is original as well, but this ignition lock here is an aftermarket one. It's just a non-OEM lock that's been fitted, but it works perfectly well, and that will fire the bike on. The bike has done 5,350 miles from new, so not too bad, and it starts right up. So the engine is really nice, it runs really well, and there it is. So not too bad. As I say, I'll just rev it up quickly. So turn that off. Everything works other than that, with the indicators and stuff. So as I say, this bike is perfect if you want a cheap workhorse to get around on. It's good for you. So get bidding and good luck.